enhances the care of the nurses in this specific example. So the Guardian system is indeed a system that in the background continuously checks the data that the monitors for certain patients generate. And looking then at that data set, it can indeed assist the nurses by alerting early signs of deterioration. And thereby the nurses can intervene earlier and then of course prevent that deterioration from happening. If you look at specific care settings, that is absolutely critical, because you see a lot of in-hospital deaths, for example, and I don't have the data at heart here, but they actually occur in the general ward because we have not the ability to see it coming, and then when a cardiac arrest actually happens, we are simply not always on time to recover from that. If a system would actually alert you to earlier on deterioration for specific patients, you might actually prevent those things from happening. And it has to do with cardiac health, but it can also do with sepsis. The blood infection, which is occurring a lot in hospitals. Sepsis can be earlier detected, and nurses can be warned that there is a potential for sepsis with a specific patient if they use the Guardian system. So by adapting that software, we actually were able to improve the care of specific hospitals, but also improve, of course, the nurses. Because imagine that you have this support structure behind you or besides you when you do your job. That's really helpful. And there are many examples where, from that perspective, Philips is indeed developing adaptive intelligence to provide doctors with tools that allow them to come to better first-time right diagnosis. And that is in the field of radiology, that is in the field of cardiology, and also, for example, in the general ward. And to come back, have full circle then to the requirements, of course, if you need to provide care for more people, because your population is growing and your population is aging, then of course making the people that provide your care more effective, the nurses and the doctors, by supporting tools, supporting adaptive intelligence, that's very worthwhile. And so we make quite an effort in developing that.
So Mr. Santel, are you planning to put extension offices of this clinic in the provinces to accommodate more people?
Yes.
I'm sure because there's a big demand.